Hi everyone, it's Poske and today I came up with perfect solution for Rusty Bardish's unhealthy impact on game. Rusty Bardish by itself does a lot, can generate the following: Shade Brigadine, which is half of a rank 4 XC, plus a rank up to go with that XC, into another unhealthy XC, Azathot, on opponent's turn. It can also generate a Double Fogblade, rank up plus Fogblade, or even double rank up. Furthermore, if you're playing Creation Cloak, you're also generating a free monster because Bardish mills Cloak by setting any PK card. Cloak banishes itself to such Silent Boots, which you can drop because you control Bard, giving you some more link material and later boots such as any PK card. Anyway you put it, that's a quite hefty amount of advantage. Even if you could play Bardish in just purely dark decks, he would be too generic, but cards such as Underclock Taker and Space Insulator act as a wide reach for Bardish, making it even more generic. As with them, any 3 monsters, as long as one is dark, results in Bardish. Furthermore, Konami will soon give us Cherubini, which is literally Bardish shortcut with something like Edge of Sabers. It's blatantly obvious that turn-ender cards are bad for a game. The game is only fun if you can play it. Azathot on opponent's turn prevents you from activating monsters' effects anywhere. Yuga summon on opponent's turn negates any card and effect which activates on the field, but is also a quick play heavy storm. V.F.D, a card you can also summon on your turn in many decks such as Copy Plant or Meme with Abyss Mender, is a skill drain, attribute changer, mind drain, soul drain Vabohu-esque card. Of course, Konami wouldn't want to hit their sales, as Bardish promotes Cherubini. Not only that, but even if you ban Bardish, Cloak boots and gloves can now directly and indirectly get you to launch. Banning Bardish would only stop Fogblade spam. Bans are also usually the last deal breakers. So let's nerf the engine via ban list. So how do we nerf Bardish engine properly, you may wonder? Well, some people view Rank-Up Magic Launch as a problem, as they want it banned, as it allows summoning of turn-enders on an opponent's turn. But you have to keep in mind, if you do ban the Phantom Knight's Rank-Up Magic Launch, you're also banning a perfectly balanced and crucial PK boss monster Dark Requiem and Rank-Up, which every PK player cares deeply about. Not only that, but you're also removing a way for PK players to trigger the Rusty Bardish Other effect, which is to pop a card when Dark XC monster is summoned under him. Yep, Bardish is quite overloaded with good effects. Now sure, on turn 3 or 4 you might be able to trigger that effect by reviving PK monster with the 3 PK chef cards, Phantom Knight's Wings, Sword and Fogblade, but that is really late. Yes, Orcas can revive Shiorko's Dingirsu with Orcas symbol skeleton to proc the popping off from Bard, but Bardish is not an Orcas card. We are trying not to ruin Phantom Knights via banlist. So here is my solution. Limit Fogblade, ban Azathot, ban Yuga, ban Calamities, bring back Lithosagym to 3. Azathot in the past has already proven to be a problematic, even without rank-up launch as an anti-hand trap tool. True king of all Calamities, V.F.D is gonna get banned anyway. Again, a skill drain, attribute line drain, changer, soul drain, Vabok, all while being generic rank 9 and the only relevant rank 9 and that. DDD Kali Yuga is collateral damage, but it's a card I don't know DD players cares about, like not at all, even a little bit. The decks aren't impacted if you ban the Kali Yuga. There is also broken anyway, since with the new link they won't be able to use crystal. Now some people can argue that Azathot without rank-up and FTK is caused by dangers, it is really not that problematic. Anyway, by the way, I have 2 danger FTKs on this channel, Danger Cyberstein FTK and Danger Arcana Force FTK. Links will be in the description, which both can utilize Azathot to turn off hand traps and then FTK. Granted, in both decks I'm using an Azathot replacement, a card called Summon Divine Bow Apolorsa, which I'll make another video on about. Since it's a problematic card on multiple ways, one being generic link 4, Azathot 2.0, I still think that Azathot, even without rank up, just hits the tip of being one worthy. Perhaps if we had some more trap hand traps, like Infinite Infernaments, which could still disrupt after Azathot is summoned, perhaps if we had any kind of hand traps, which could in some way interrupt monsters summoned from hand, making Azathot harder to summon in first place. before anything else happens. Then in those cases, Azathot will be fine for the game. True King of all calamities is Ticking Time Bomb. I'm shocked the card hasn't been banned during the True King Dino format. The plus side of banning Calamity, other than avoiding future cancer formats, is that we can bring Lithosagym to threat. A monster plus Double Fogblade is still too much, so by putting a Fogblade to 1, we are forcing players to use conditional trap restricted Shed Brigadier or another trap like PK-Sword. Bardish Engine will still see play. Some Darkish decks which can put a spare level 4 on a field could do Time Thief Redor with trap attached plus Fogblade, which is still really disruptive, but it doesn't outright stop everything and can't be so widely used due to Brigadier